Today's horror manga dubbed in narration is The Devil's Fish by Hino Hideshi. If you enjoy the story at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this chilling tale. I hope you all enjoy. Our tale begins at a local pier in the city, where a young boy waits patiently beside his fishing rod. He stares off into the water, but that is when the water begins to ripple and his fishing pole moves up and down. He says, "Oh!" As he pulls back on the rod, the water splashes around him.
"Whoa, I got one,"
he proclaims in amazement.
"Whoa, what a catch!"
"Hey, kid, that's awesome.
"It's gonna be a big one."
Something begins emerging from the water as he pulls on the fishing rod and reels it in with all his might. He gives the fishing rod one good pull, and finally, he catches his game. The fish he managed to catch is a fish like no other he had ever seen before. Its scaly body, and its black, beady eyes, and that strange, uncanny grin.
Whoa, that's seriously creepy.
I've never seen a fish like that.
The group of them all take one more look at the fish, its eyes seeming to stare into their souls. Later that night, at the boy's house, the fish has now been placed in an aquarium of some sorts for safekeeping.
"So, did you figure out what kind of fish it is?" "Yeah, about that. It's nowhere in the encyclopedia,"
he says as he flips through the pages.
Must be some kind of rare and bizarre mutation. Hey, it's time for dinner.
But as the boy and his father walk away, a strange glimmer forms on the fish's eyes. Eventually, it becomes dusk, the only light coming from the windows and the moonlight. And the boy lay fast asleep after a long day of fishing. But little did he know, that sleep was soon going to be disturbed. Coming from his aquarium, there's a strange noise of the water shifting about. Then, all of a sudden, from the top of the aquarium, a limb emerges, followed by a body. The aquarium falls over, shattering against the floor, water spilling everywhere. The creature roars. Whatever it is, slithers its body across the carpet, making its way toward the boy. However, he lay there fast asleep, unbeknownst to the horror that approaches. As it slithers closer, a smile seems to form on its face.
Huh?
The creature begins burrowing into his head, causing his mouth to foam as it nestles more and more inside his skull. His face begins to contort and deform in unimaginable ways, his eyes bulging, phlegm coming out from his mouth. Until eventually, the creature is fully inside his head. As it continues to burrow in his body, it makes its way toward his heart. The next morning, the boy is awoken by the sound of birds chirping. He opens one eye and lifts his body up from his bed.
What a dream.
As the day passes by, the boy finds himself returning to his elementary school. A dead rabbit lay on the ground outside of the school, its white fur drenched by a crimson red blood.
Who would do that to a poor little bunny?
But little do the kids know that from around the corner, there's a dark silhouette. He holds a cleaver in one hand, its blade drenched in blood, the blood of a bunny rabbit. Then, once again, it becomes dusk, and inside the boy's room, he lay fast asleep. Or does he? His eyes open wide as a sinister smile plagues his countenance. He lifts his body upward from his futon, making his way down the dark hallway, step by step, creak by creak, as he finds himself in the kitchen next to the knife rack. He reaches his hand out, clutching the cleaver by its handle at once. His pupils contract, his eyes open widely, and that smile once again on his face, drool dripping down from his lips as he holds the cleaver firmly. For you see, the boy had become possessed by the malevolent devil's fetus fish, a creature from the realm of demons that feasts on human souls. When anyone becomes ensnared by them, their very humanity is devoured, turning them into a brutal fiend. The horrors they can unleash is too terrifying to speak of. You've been warned. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. The Last Sin Eater, Motosurf, Leo, Minue, Kago, Louise V, and Lady Scare. Thank you so much everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a great night everyone. Goodbye.